Hey, how's it going? Thought I would do a quick video to give you a profile audit, a couple of things I noticed, and then a few ideas I think would really help your videos take off in a slightly different trajectory to hopefully gather and capture people's attention in a slightly different way that maybe the normal audience wouldn't normally tune into. By normal audience, I mean people who are already doing supplements or taking supplements or more like health conscious. Maybe we can grab an audience that's like there for a different reason. So what I'll do first is go from the top down. If you've seen this before, you probably already know this, but I'll briefly go over it. It's just basically your profile image, the profile itself, the bio, the cover images, and then we'll get into the actual content. I'll go pretty quickly just because I feel like your stuff's pretty dialed in. But one thing I would probably test out and try is changing out your profile image itself. It's not going to be the reason why your videos go viral, but if you're thinking about it, someone watched a video and there's always you talking, an individual, or I'm assuming it's you. It might be nice to have more of a personal touch, showing a personal photo, of yourself versus this right here, this green blob with like a random like text line right here. This is the size that most people see when they're on their actual mobile device. After they watch the video on the For You feed, this is going to be about the ratio that they see it in. So you can't really see what that is or make out what that is. Now, ideally, it would be a little bit more of a headshot of you or somebody or, a happy patient or client, something that just kind of gives off the emotion or the feeling that you want people to feel from taking your supplements or taking your advice, or people that are getting what they ideally want. They want to feel good, look great, and be better than what they were the day before or whatever. So yeah. The second thing right here, supplements made by you for you. I really like that catchphrase. I'd maybe try to expand a little bit more on it and, maybe hit more of a pain point of like, is this for beginners? Is this for people who don't want a lot of preservatives in their stuff? Is this for people who like local based, I don't know, produce? So, the natural pollen in their area, they're more likely to have less allergies or something, Maybe just expand just a tiny bit more. Supplements by you, for you. But who's the you? Who are we talking about in this? I think that would go a long way. The other part too, use code TikTok for 10% off. I don't think it's bad. I mean, why not? I would try to maybe give it a little bit more of a harder call to action or reason as to why they should click that link a little bit more. Use code TikTok for 10% off. It's okay. But, if you had something a little bit more powerful, a little bit more enticing, like come see The Rock's favorite muscle protein stack or something like that, if you made a bundle or something. Something that's just a little more curiosity driven, or even if you put something like where the viral supplement company everybody's talking about with a emoji pointing downwards to the link. It's not really like a game changer, but it might make people a little tiny bit curious to actually go check out the link, just for whatever reason. Because like, oh, I'm kind of curious what's going on. This part right here, like, all these links and then the videos, I get the idea behind these, but I'd probably try to limit the amount here to maybe just like one or two, because I'm interested. I come here. I don't know what I need. I'm not really sure. Do I get ashwagandha? Do I get this? Do I get the ebook? I guess I'll look at reviews. But in reality, you probably only want people to click this like top thing right here, or whatever it might be. I'm assuming, you sell this. So yeah, just little stuff like that. I probably would try to limit the amount of options that people have to actually click and go to the store. Now, what I want to really jump into though is obviously like the content itself. Now, you might have noticed your content looks a little bit different. I used the Chrome extension Talk Audit. So this is what your most recent videos look like. But when we rearrange it by the video views, the highest viewed video to the lowest viewed video from all the videos you've posted, this is what we see right here. Now, I think an idea to try out that might be kind of interesting to test is maybe using public figures, both for the positive and negative, and saying what you would get them, why you would give them to, what would be your natural, prescription for them. So let's say, for example, if you were trying to look like The Rock, and not talking about the muscles, but I'm talking about how vibrant and glowing his skin is, this is the 3 things that you should be taking right now. And then just go through your products, something that has like collagen or, vitapeptides or collagen peptides or whatever. And then on the opposite side, let's say if you're like, okay, if you don't want to end up looking like Donald Trump, This is what I am telling him he needs to take. Don't even say like, maybe mix it up and test it. Not like I would have him say like, this is what I'm having him take. This is what I'm prescribing to him. This is what I'm going to tell him next week that he needs to start taking. And then just go into what it is, the benefits, and then really hit the emotions. Like, why are they doing this? Not like to lose weight. Whatever, people want to lose weight. But like, why do people want to lose weight? You know, like, so this summer when you're with your grandkids, you're not, feeling bloated and you won't get into the pool with them. Or, when your kids want to go on the hike and you can only go for 20 minutes. This right here is going to give you that energy that you need to go for that hike and take them to soccer practice. Like, really think of the story. Like, paint the narrative, paint the picture in their head, and give them a better reason. Not just some basic shit like, this is really good to lose weight. No. Who's losing weight? Get really descriptive, so the beginning might be like using a public figure or an authority figure or celebrity. Like, okay, if I'm telling Donald Trump right now, this is what he needs to take immediately to get rid of that orange ass skin. And then you go into one of the products, what the benefits are in the story. So like, okay, this right here, if you're someone who's suntanned a little too much when you were younger, you need this right now. What I'm talking about? Your skin's like a lizard skin. This is going to help you, blah, blah, blah. Like, really, really paint that narrative in that picture. But I think by leveraging somebody else's name as a reason or a supplemental, like a supplement regimen or something like that, that people are going to be they're going to be naturally curious, and then maybe you can even tap into like that. That's just like high authority figures or whatever, right? Like celebrities and stuff. What you would prescribe for them or what you are prescribing for them. I think a secondary version would be tapping into like niches and like audiences or identities and stuff like that. So it's like, hey, if you're a new mom and you're feeling like you got postpartum depression, this right here, this one is the one for you. Like tapping into those groups, like if you're a gamer and you don't really get outside and exercise because you got that new Hogwarts game, right now, pop this pill. This is what it's going to do for you. I think by just tapping into that super wide audience of people, they might not care about your supplements. Good chances are they don't give a shit about it at all. But if you're able to paint that story and really hit like more of a deeper, like a deeper emotion with them, they might be like, I don't care about that, but I do care about getting this fixed or this solved. Therefore, okay, now what is this? I care about it. Like, I guess I'll go get these supplements or I'll buy this thing to make my own supplements or whatever it might be. That was like one of the really, really big key things that I noticed oops, let me mute it. That I noticed would work really, really well. And everything else here, though, like the way you're editing it and the way you're shooting it, yeah, it looks pretty solid. The only like slight thing I'd maybe suggest doing is changing where, like on this video example in particular, like changing where you're placing your stuff on. The reason why is like, this is brown and gray and, green or whatever. And so is this, and so is this, and so is this. Like it all kind of blends together because they're all the same shade, like shades or tones. But if this was just like a white countertop, then this right here automatically just pops all of a sudden. Or if this was red, it's because like the contrasting colors from what the subject color is to like what the foreground or the background subject color is, it like kind of can either make it pop or make it blend in altogether. So I would say just maybe changing up some of these things, like the backdrop right here. It's just the colors kind of blend and they're all kind of earthy tones. Not necessarily bad per se, but it doesn't really pull or draw your eyes into here, the product. Like even this color, this supplement is pretty much the same color as this, which is kind of similar to the same color as this. And obviously between like the see-through glasses, the same color as that. So I would say maybe just get something that you could put your products on, even if it's like nobody needs to see. You could just literally, you go to Lowe's or something, you just buy a piece of a countertop, like, one little 12 by 12 inch or something, no one needs to see what else is around there, but just something that's going to really pop and make it stand out a little bit more from the background. I think would really, really help out a lot. Another thing I would say is like, get rid of these hashtags. Like, I don't know what your thoughts are, but on the use of hashtags and the importance of it, but like no one clicks hashtags, no one consumes hashtags. TikTok doesn't need your hashtags to understand where content's gone or where it needs to be placed at. I would suggest filling in an actual caption in here, like actually giving some information so that people that are watching this can actually get a little bit more benefit, and or when people are searching for certain things, you're going to pop up. Like if I was looking up right now, like, is mushrooms good to have in coffee or is mushroom powder better than coffee? You won't pop up because a mushroom emoji coffee is a thumbs down emoji. What does that mean? Like that doesn't mean anything, you know? Um, so yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, if you have any further questions, let me know and we'll go from there. Thanks.